Okay, and so the epic journey begins. Time is now 1:33 a.m. We are in Hangzhou in the hotel room, and I'm just about to make my way to Shenzhen, which will take hopefully no more than 15 hours. I'll try to document the journey on the way. Okie dokie, 1:39 a.m. And here is the beauty that will bring me to Shenzhen safely. Okay, here we are, exiting the car park of Hangzhou Grand Hyatt at 1:41 a.m. So first stop is to hit the highway and make it to the first charging point. Okay, hello. Welcome to the first check-in. It is now 2:26 a.m. and we have another 1167 kilometers to go. I'm about 1 hour into the drive. It's in the middle of the night. Autopilot is on, and we're going at the maximum allowable speed for autopilot. Okay, we'll check in a little later. Bye-bye. Okay, let's do an energy check-in. This is our first stint. So we have consumed almost a third of our power, and it is up to, we've only driven 97.9. So let's see when we get to 33 exactly what consumption is, what's the range, and then we'll roughly know if what we'll get to at a full tank. Just multiply by 3. I'm hoping to get to 100, but I don't think so. So that's it. 98.8 times 3 is our max range almost. That would be slightly shy of 300. Okay, check out the mega lasers to keep you awake at night. Pretty chill. Okay, time for another energy check-in. We are approximately 1,050 kilometers away from Shenzhen, and it's almost 50% consumption of power in the middle of the night at 3:03 a.m. and we have traveled officially 150 kilometers, bringing the range to 300 kilometers. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the time is 3:46. Almost 2 hours since we started driving. A quick check-in. We are at 24% power. About 65 kilometers to our first rest stop. And 995 kilometers to go. 10 hours before we reach Shenzhen. Okay, hello. Time to do an energy check-in. Time now 4:01 a.m. and we've consumed 86%. We have 14% to go. Averaging quite bad, 28.5 kWh per 100 kilometers. And we've got 32.5 kilometers to go. So our estimation is that we will be into the station with between 3 to 5% power left, and it will take us about 40 to 45 minutes for a full tank to 100%. I will take a quick snooze while we charge. Over and out. Alrighty, 500 meters to our first rest stop. 160 kilowatt charging available, so hopefully we don't take more than 45 to 50 minutes where I myself can take a snooze. 4% power left. Okay, the first problem you realize when you come into a night rest stop is that it's full of trucks. So unfortunately, it's taking longer than I thought. 50 minutes, 120 kilowatt charging. So I'm gonna take a little snooze and come back in about an hour. See you guys at 5:30. Okay, still on charge round 1. Now just waiting to finish up 5% to get out of here. Okay, time check-in 5:17 a.m. Snoozed for about, 50 minutes. Battery's at 97%. And next stop is 290 kilometers away. The trucks have more or less cleared. See you later. Alright, we just passed Sanjingshan Mountain Rest Stop. And the time is 5:21. About 926 kilometers to go. And the next rest stop is in 290 kilometers in 3 hours time. See you there. Okay, hello. Random check-in now. It's just crossed 6 a.m. We still have about 840 kilometers to go. We have consumed about 30% of our charge, and it's looking quite misty. Luckily, no rain. So we'll continue to chill out while we wait for the rest of our journey to complete and for us to reach the next rest stop in about 210 kilometers. Alright, here we are at the next rest stop, this time with 20% left. But I found a 250 kilowatt charger, so we're gonna try a bit of a quicker charge. Okay, quick video check-in. I just finished charging from 24% to 81%. Took me about 33 minutes. Time now is 7:42. Another 680 kilometers to go. Not bad, we're almost halfway. Alrighty. Check in later. Okay, after that charge, we have approximately 240 kilometers of range. And I've set up to go to the next charging point, which is 209 kilometers away. So we've got another 2-hour leg before a top-up charge. Okay, video check-in. Oops. We actually had quite nice scenery a moment ago, but it's been truncated. Oh, I'm supposed to take the wheel. I don't know why. But anyway, we have 577 kilometers to go, and it's 8:37 a.m. in the morning. So let's see. We still have to stop for lunch, and I'll top up my battery at the next stop. Okay, video check-in again. The view has become better now. Some mountains in the distance, rolling plains. It's not bad. 86 kilometers to my rest stop. Still another 556 kilometers to go. Check in later. Okay, once again, we are at the charging base. Now I need to look for the Li Auto super high-speed charger. Let's see if I can find them. Okay, I have arrived now. 10% charge left, and we're at a Li Auto charger 5C capacity. Alrighty, now charging at the Li Auto. Unfortunately, it's only good for 192 kilowatts. So we will have about half an hour, so I'll take a snooze. Alrighty, all charged up, 90% and ready to go. Okay, video check-in. We just finished our charge. up to 87%. So now less than 500 kilometers to go. Time check exactly 10 a.m. So if everything goes to plan, we should be arriving in Shenzhen in maybe about 5 hours. Okay, just to share how much we've munched off, that's Hangzhou, and we are currently here. So just a little under 500 kms to go. Okay, video check-in. So this is typically what the road looks like. Very boring, very long and very straight. So you can see 92 kilometers to go to the next rest stop. And we're traveling at about 130 kilometers an hour within the speed limit. So this is what the view looks like. Really nothing much. Okay, video check-in. Some interesting scenery. Looks like Guilin. I need to find out where we are exactly. Mountains and stuff. Okay, seems like this is the Panshan scenic area. I don't know what that is, but near Junmenling. Okay, weather update. Suddenly, after coming out of the tunnel, the rains become very heavy. So we might need to slow down a little bit. Let me bring the speed down to 110. That's terrible. We were almost doing really good time. But now looks like we need to slow down and it's bad. What happened, man? I hope it's just a passing shower. Okay, lucky, it only lasted about 5 minutes. So we will make good progress again. Time 10:43 and 385 kilometers to go. Okay, mile muncher check-in. Time now 11:10. And here are the statistics. So 40% power left. Only 330 kilometers to go, which means we've munched up 900 kilometers. One more charging point makes it the fourth. And otherwise all good. So we'll see you at the next charging point. Alright, video check-in time again. So we are 1.6 kilometers from our final charging point. It is 11:46 a.m. We started at 1:41 a.m. So that is a little over 10 hours of driving. And we have driven almost 1,000 kilometers. So we only have 250 to go. I'll check in at the charging station. Okay, as promised, here we are, 14%. Let's get charging. Alright, video check-in time again. So we are 1.6 kilometers from our final charging point. It is 11:46 a.m. We started at 1:41 a.m. So that is a little over 10 hours of driving. And we have driven almost 1,000 kilometers. So we only have 250 to go. I'll check in at the charging station. Okay, as promised, here we are, 14%. Let's get charging. So this charger is not too bad, 120 kilowatts. So I guess 60 minutes will be what it will take. That's a bit long. Oh, it's dropped to 44 minutes. Okay, that's fine. And we will charge it up to 90%. So I guess we'll be here for half an hour. I am going to go to the toilet. Okay, so we are here at the last charging point. Nothing much nice to eat. There is the car right now charging. It'll take about half an hour, so I'll have to just chillax for a bit. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I have completed my charging. We have topped up to 91% with only 252 to go. It's approximately 30 km for every 10% charge, so we should get to about 270. So I should reach the car park with 18 kilometers left of charging. And I do apologize. I know my last 10 snap-ins I used the word okay too much, so I will try to stop using that word from now on, although it might be too late because I was editing the video just. Farewell, see you soon. I thought I would capture the moments that we started the last leg. So if you look at the statistics right here, 250 kilometers left, and the next leg is actually 192, so fairly straight, fairly simple. Hopefully the whole way allows us to go at 120, which is the current speed limit. Okay, I'll check in with you guys 192 kilometers later. Goodbye. I didn't realize I didn't check in with the time, so we just about left the station 2 minutes ago and it's 12:23 with about 245 kilometers to go, so we should be there by 3:30 p.m. or slightly earlier. Oh, I thought this would be interesting. So we are gonna capture when we cross 1,000 kilometers. Still another 14 to go, so I will capture it once we cross it. Just look how long and straight this road is. It's every driver's dream. It's so easy to mile munch this way. You can even see the mirage in the distance. It's endless straight roads. Unbelievable. Hello, major milestone coming up. I have just tried to capture the moment we go from 999 to 1,000 kilometers achieved. New achievement unlocked. I don't think I've ever driven 1,000 kilometers in a single seating. So we have still another 200 something kilometers to go. I think 241. See you later. Last opportunities for a video check-in. So I thought I'd let you see the last bits of the weather and the scenery. Really, one thing about driving in China is, at least for this road from Hangzhou to Shenzhen, which is the same road as Shanghai to Shenzhen, it is a little bit boring and monotonous. So 1,250 kilometers of this. Hello, it is now time to log in the 12-hour driving mark. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, I have been driving for 12 hours and am approximately 87 kilometers away from Liantang, Kuan. See you guys over there. It started drizzling again, but this is the home stretch. The last 5 kilometers before Liantang, Kuan. And amazingly, it's exactly 2:41 p.m. 1441, so exactly 13 hours after we started. So congratulations, we made it within the 15 hours we thought we would need. Well done. Congratulations. I have done this turn so many times, but nothing beats coming here after 13 hours on the road. Oh my god. Welcome to Liantang, Kuan, the exact final stage of our very, 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 very long drive of 1,222 kilometers, of which, at least for me, is the longest drive I have ever done. Whoa. Time is 2:50. Car finally in park for the very last time in this lot. Oh dear. Sorry, let me just show you the final kilometer mark. 1222. Total time of travel 13 hours and 12 minutes. Congratulations. The only thing left now is to charge the car. So right now I am signing out from this trip. Over and out. Goodbye and well done.